Hey everyone, welcome back to Chroma Squad. So, we're going to go into episode 1 today, but I wanted to show you that I did name the studio options. I didn't name the studio. I changed the studio options. Our squad is now Java Ranger, which is not what I wanted to go with, but what I wanted to go with didn't fit. I wanted to go with a full, Super Sentai name. It didn't fit. The transformation is now Cappany. Their transformation shout is Roast Grind Brew, which I think is fairly simple. The mecha's name is Primo. Those of you that know roasting equipment, Primo is a brand. The call shout is By the Holy Bean, Primo Activate. And the finishing move is Flavor Notes, because I honestly could not think of anything else. And I remember as a barista, especially at Starbucks, how much Flavor Notes was pushed. So that's our options, that's our team. Oh, look at Beaver, he's all sad in the background. Alright. So we're not going to change any of their equipment for this episode. We'll do that for the next one. But let's go on in. This is a two-parter. And this one's going to probably be pretty short because the first episode is fairly short. So, let's head on in. Sorry, I had to take a drink of my coffee. Season 1, Episode 1. And here comes our intrepid heroes. Wow, our first episode. That's awesome. What if our first story was about a group of monsters that try to rob a science lab? And then I beat up dozens of them. Yeah, that'd be great. But hold on. We should add a narrator. Don't start the action yet. Once up a time. I forgot. The narrator actually, it's a joke. You'll see. A group of heroes is born. What do you think, Danny? I heard that's a good plot. A good plot starts like that. It's good, but it's spelled wrong, isn't it? Once up time? Oh, that guy who sold us the narrator software told me it's one of its quirks. We should just roll with it. These powerful teenagers are the last hope of humanity, and their first task is to defend a science lab from an evil monster. Aren't the Roki minions kind of late? Where did they go? Yoshi? Oishi? I totally butchered that name. I don't know, Danny, but they should hurry. What do you say, Tim? They must be getting dressed. Don't worry. Let's just have fun with our new job. Alright, here they come. We will have lots of editing to do later, Mr. Beaver. Action! Noisy noises. Look. I have no doubt you all know about fun, weird, quirky captions. Noisy noises. The best. Alright, so we got some nutcrackers in here. Yes, they are squirrels, if you weren't sure. Hey, you all! Get ready for some action! Alright, so our director's instructions are perform 3 team acrobatics, keep all actors above 50 health. So that should be fairly easy. So let's go over here. We'll get right into this. With Oishi. Oishi? And let's get R5D4 in here. Ah, yeah. Kick their asses. Like I said, I really love the music for this game. I'm a big fan of it. Get the mouse out of the way. I almost forgot. I'm not gonna read the little battle flavor dialogue. You guys can see it. But there's a lot to this game. It's just a hell of a lot of fun. Kick his ass. Oh yeah. Aw. You've got to be kidding me. Kick ass. Kick ass. Yeah, there we go. We need to get to a certain level of audience before we can. Oh no! We just failed the above 50%. Yep, we just failed it miserably. Damn. But let's caffeinate. Oh yeah. Alright. Bah. Count him. Now we need to just perform some random acrobatics here. Class of this person. Woohoo! Disco lady. Wee! Okay, now. Done? There we go. This. Oh. Okay. This is much dread. Oh shit, sorry, Erica. Alright, give me 1 second. Alright. So let's finish these off. We at least got one of our director's instructions. Except we didn't get both. This is the first level. It should be fairly easy to get both. Multi-shots. I like using skills whenever I can. Skills are fun. Especially weapon skills. Alright, yeah, take him out. Boom! There we go. Done. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. After defeating the powerful aliens, while the squad was planning what to do next, something devious appeared. That's an amazing entrance, Technomancer, Transitmancer. This would be great. Keep it up. Java Rangers, why did you have to mess up our visit to the science lab? You will face the consequences, but right now, I'll come for you later. But not right now. I'll come for you later. Missing words, because reading is fundamental, kids. What were you doing in that lab? It's none of your business. Wow, who was that traffic light guy, and where did he go? Wait, R5D4, are you acting, or are you really lost right now? Oh, come on. Oishi, I'm acting. Go on with the story. Okay. Well, I don't know R5D4. I can't track it with my sensor. That monster may strike again any minute now. It's gonna be hard to keep up with these voices. Cerebro might have something to say. Just because I forget who's who. You're right, Tim. We should go see Cerebro. Bum, 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 bum. Java Rangers heads to Cerebro's chamber. They reach the place with a glorious teleport. Boom, 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 boom. It's like ninjas coming in and smoking. Wow, Mr. Beaver. I didn't expect that you could render such a cool background with the Chroma key. And now you understand the term Chroma Squad. Me either. This was much better than the one I did. Better for us, huh? After everyone explains the situation to Cerebro, what do they want the research data so badly, Cerebro? They believe it is the key for them to unlock the power of time travel. This is not a power anyone should have. Now return to your previous location. I am detecting a new threat. It's impressive to see this Cerebro device working. Cough. Java Rangers heads back. The teleport effect is not ready yet. To the scene running. Bum, 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 bum. Where are the monsters? Can't wait to use my special poses. I'm late. How deep are we into the episode? Deep enough. You are so late, Boxing Box. Be ready for the puns. This won't happen again. I'm sorry. Back to our lines. Then I'll turn you into card. Don't get me wrong, R5 and B4. I'm a card. Minions, join me! Right. Now, if I remember the director's options for this one is we have to kill all the minions first. Ready to serve, boss. Wow! Alright. Beat the boss with the finishing move. Beat all minions before defeating the boss. Alright. Sounds right. Like I said, I love this music for some reason. I don't know why, but the music makes me happy. The screen is like really, really sensitive. So if you guys are thinking that I'm just like moving the screen around like crazy, for some reason it's really sensitive. The mouse kind of just sort of goes wherever it wants. I'm trying to keep the mouse pointer out of the way without moving the screen over. Sorry about the noise in the background. Lane. Miss. We can do this. Fight! Rawr. So, anybody who's watching this, did you watch Power Rangers growing up? Have you ever heard of Sentai? Is this something you've never heard or seen before? I mean, I figure most people have heard of Power Rangers and Sentai. Power Rangers or Sentai, one or the other. Because there's multiple different kinds. I mean, there's, there's all the different Sentai that's been around for the last 40 years. And then there's, things like Voltron. heal you up, Danny. Heal Lucan. Oh, shit. And I don't have a revive yet. So we're not going to be able to finish our thing with the defeating the boss with the finishing move. Damn it. I must be looking like a real stupid at the moment. Oh wow, this is going to be tougher than I expected. Oh. Alright, so definitely increasing the difficulty level definitely made this fight a lot harder. Jesus. I feel like I'm not doing anything to this thing. It's definitely gonna get teamwork back. Yeah, that's gonna give me my punch. Ooh. Yeah, it's gonna be teamwork after teamwork after teamwork here. That's the only thing that's gonna make a dent at this point, it seems. Let's see here. We can do a quadruple attack. There we go. That's gonna give us a little more action here. Let the leader take it down with the sword. There we go. We didn't get the finishing move, which I'm kind of sad about. But we did manage to get the defeating all the minions first. Ugh, I've been recycled. But what about the Transit Mancer? Monsters always come back when they fail in their first try. It will show up soon enough. And when it comes back, we will be there to stop it. To be continued. Well done, everyone. This episode should make quite a splash in the community. Alright, let's see our results. We got some material. That's always fun. Our audience. Alright, so let's see here. We made $393. You gain 25 for each 100 audience points you get during an episode. That's weird. And fans gain 3 for each 100 audience points you get during the episode. So we have 66 fans. Alright. How dare Java Rangers be so good and full of happiness? Hashtag evil minions, hashtag boss team. Lucas. At Doge Kruger approves of this episode. I think it's supposed to be Doggy Kruger, but that's not how it looks. At Justin Porter. Season begins with a bang. Love you, Java Rangers. At Richard Kiera. Sentai going indie. Java Rangers, the new show in town. Yes, I didn't read the hashtag on that because I'm one of those people I don't understand why people read hashtags. Hashtags are a form of indexing. So you don't read the hashtag. You read the word the hashtag is attached to. Alright, so now we have crafting, which is cool. I'll show you that in a second. Best decision ever made. My name is Charles Rocher, and all I have to say is that I'm very proud of what you've done. Leaving that studio and making And making starting your own was certainly the best thing you could have done. I was at the filming set when you left. Dr. Soap's face was a sight to behold. You know, very well, blah, blah, blah. So we can respond. I can say, sorry, I don't remember you. Or I can say, aren't you that guy who dropped the camera during the episode? I've always said aren't you the guy who dropped the camera during the episode? I want to see what happens when I say, sorry, I don't remember you. I'm your biggest fan. Your honesty is definitely something very unique. I'll make sure everyone in the film business will hear about how awesome you are. Anything you need, please reply to this email. Fans increased +10. Ooh, that's cool. That's a cool bonus. Alright, so let's check out crafting. Now, you collect up materials as you go through the game, each level. I see duct tape, cotton, and you can actually recycle materials too. So you can combine materials. So you can combine a bunch of cotton and you get leather, plastic for Play-Doh, silver tape for duct tape, so on and so forth. And you can recycle items, like parts that you don't need anymore, things that you craft it. And you can buy packs, which I'm not going to do the majority of the time. But then we can craft things. Like we can craft gloves to increase, what it says here, +5 counter, plus a random property. What's cool about the crafting is you get this random property. +12 health, random property, and this is a bucket helmet. With love, it's a homemade suit, 27 health, 1 random property. Just tape knee pads on sneakers. 12 health, 1 random property. And then we can get weapons too, like a cardboard sword and a clay gun. So, not going to craft anything right now because we don't really have a whole lot of material. As you can see, buying stuff can be pricey. Anything with a skill regen is going to be useful for our healer. So we're going to buy and equip this new suit. And we don't have many weapons, so. Alright. So that's that, I guess. This is episode 1 of our season. We will be able to do some more episodes. We actually have our choice next. We have a Vulcan story, Barrel and Roll, and Fatty Alien. So, and what's cool about this is this has this little guest star logo, which means we're going to be getting a 6th Ranger for it. This is what's really fun about this game, is you get these moments with others, like within the universe. It makes it feel more alive, more like there's stuff going on in this. But that's that. If you like this video, please hit that like button. Share and favorite as you see fit. And I will see you guys in the next video.